Evening. Come on. I forgot to turn the game on. Fool. Silly boy, IB. Hey. Hey, Dev, how you doing? I'm okay. I'm well. Hey, guys. Hey, you guys. How do? I'm leaning back so far right now. My microphone can barely reach me. But I like to be comfy. That's the way it's gonna be.
Fasten your seatbelts for a Beanox recreation.
Anyway, boom. Hey, it still works fine. I have to make sure to press the right buttons. This is the PlayStation now, not the PC. So I've got to make sure I press the right shit. Hey, hey, hey. Game's a bit loud. Is it? Is it really? Is it? Oh, wow. It is quite loud. Crash Team Racing. How's that? Is it good to see you here? It is good to see you here. Hello. Yeah, a bit loud. How's it now?
Let me know. How's it now? Is it okay?
You too, indeed. That's not my answer. That's not the answer to what I said. I'm stupid. All that money and nothing to spend on. What a shame. Still a bit loud. What? Are you sure? Hang on, did I turn this down? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me louder than the music? The music now? I realized the Elgato was turned on so loudly for some reason. Strange. Well, your mic is quiet, yeah. Yeah, it was on the usual settings, but it's just easier just to turn the mic up, to be honest, than to change the mixer's settings. Still a bit loud, I'd say. What? I can barely hear the bloody thing. How's that? In comparison to my voice. My voice sounds too loud in my own ears now. Hang on. There's where I have it normally. Good. How's that?
Can you hear me now? Can you see me?
Oh. Perfect. Flawless. Flawless. That's better, but you can hear you better. Good. If I move the mic closer to me as well, it'll be even easier to hear me because then I haven't got to go, hey, over here. Oh, something just went up my nose. Oh, hey, hello. I'm just thinking about other things I can do on here. I think before I do any online thing, I'm just going to do one of the regular cups, just because I haven't done one of the regular cups in a long time, and I kind of feel like it. Crash one, sounds good. What was I last played as? Amy, of course it was Amy. I feel like we should go classic for today, at least for now. Literally, Retro Crash. And carts, special carts. There you go, we're going to go old school, back to 1999. Not too long ago. Oh, fucking long time ago now, eh? 22 years. It's been 84 years. That's all fine. That's fine now. That's fine. Probably didn't help that I had the desktop audio on as well as the Elgato, because I forgot to turn off the audio for the desktop. That might have been another reason why it was louder. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular cup for now, and I do some online in a minute, I think. Love the old look. I know, it's so cool, isn't it? You could only get it on the PS4 version as well, because you know he's a PlayStation character. He always were,
When he was just a little baby.
Yeah, I like to use this sometimes, or just use the characters and what's it called? Use the characters and just have like the classic car, which isn't a retro one. Just have a classic car and their regular colors they used to have in the old game. So it's like, oh, it's as close as I can get. Because you have Crash, Cortex, and Coco will have the retro skins like that one, so you will look like they're on the PlayStation. Obviously more clean, at least. I just decided to go Crash. I thought, hey, he's the main character. He's Big Boy. The game's named after him. You know, let's play as him. I don't really play as Crash a lot in the games where you can play as the other characters, because you're like, oh, I play as Crash a lot in the other games, so I'm going to pick the other ones. So sometimes it is nice to play as the man himself. Ree. Okay, then. Let's see if I can remember how to play well. Not to remember how to play in general, remember how to play well. Should be fine, but you never know if your brain's just gonna have a fart and just not work. So hey, so I'll just do this just because I just feel like just doing a little casual race by myself. Oh, that didn't work. Casual few races by myself. That was hard to do anyway. I don't know why I started with the hardest shortcut. I'm getting too big from the boots already. It's fine. Yeah, starting just a cut just by myself, do some regular races against the AI, or we used to call them OW. On the when I was a kid, we used to call them OW because we thought it was just an L. We thought it was AL, so we're like, oh, it's OW. OW's playing the game. And this is AI. We thought it said OW because we didn't realize it was an I, like none of us. So not OW, AI. Well, CPU is like, it's Kapoo! Hooray! I love playing against Kapoo. Kapoo 4, Kapoo 2, Kapoo 3. I don't have any friends. Wee, and ups. There you go. That's how you do it. You gotta get the blue flames to sort it out properly. This is how you play like an actual gamer. Whoops. Hey. Look at that fucking booze.
Look at all those pigeons.
Oh, I said it wrong, but whoa, who cares? Oh, there's chickens, that's what I don't know why I said pigeons then. It's a new version, it's a new meme. Stick my face on it. That'll be scary. Easy mistake, I think. What's the easy mistake, sorry? Again, I'm talking too much and not giving anyone time to answer. So, that's what I do. Is my voice really loud now, by the way? Like, I know like that you said the game's fine now, but is my voice really loud? Because it sounds loud to me in my ear holes. Oh, I think it said AI. Ow, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was like a kid, like in primary school, when I used to play a lot of games that said AI in it, so it was like, ow! Who's ow? I didn't even know what artificial intelligence meant at the time. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, okay. It's about right. Okay, that's cool. So I can hear myself quite loud in my own ears, but hey. So the way it goes on my microphone's hiding my tattoo, isn't that good? Hey, next race. Oh, dear. Do a nice bit of streaming for a while. Then have some food before bed, because I like to hurt myself, apparently. It's all good. How's everyone anyway? You all good? You guys got some snacky snacks? I could have some snacks, but like at the same time, I really hate having dirty hands when I hold my controllers, especially my purple one, because it's my color, yo. So I would eat snacks if, you know, I had stuff that wasn't going to make mess, or something I can have with a wrapper, but when it's like, you know, like things like crisps, you have to use your hands to pick them out, so can't do it. Ooh. Oh, I'm eating toast. I thought it said tossed for a second. I was like, what? How do you eat a toss? Oh shit. He pushed me, so I went the wrong way. Ugh. Wowzers. My nose is burning right now. What the nasal spray's supposed to help, not fucking hurt. Oh no, I'm slowly dying. These are my, so they have the archive of the last few days of my life before, you know, the end. The end is nigh. I shall be happy as long as I get to eat my entire bag of Doritos. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna do that.
My final wish before death is to eat a big bag of Doritos,
A share bag to myself because I'm selfish and fat. Yes, that's the way to go. Easy food, exactly. This is a bag of crisps. Bag of chips is class, yo. Doritos king. I mean, sure. I don't claim to be a monarch of any kind of consumable things. But if I was, Doritos could well be one of them. I used to eat way too many of them when I was younger. Now I just have, like, keep forgetting they exist lately. Oh shit. And I got some the other day. And I'm like, I want more. And more. And more, because I need to make up for lost time.
I gotta have my crisps that I adore so much. I've betrayed them. I left them on their own for so long. They need me, and they need to be inspired.
It's not weird at all, is it? Snacking on Skittles. Skittles, oh, I don't like Skittles. I remember in our whole group, I used to have that big group of like 40 odd people. There was only 2 of us that didn't like Skittles, and I was one of them. Because I'm not too keen on sweets, really. I'm not much of a sweet tooth, I'm more of a savoury bitch.
I'm a favorite bitch.
I'm a salty bitch. That's what I am. Same thing. I love that salt. It's deep. Oh, I love Doritos. Oh yeah, Doritos are great. But what is the best flavour of Doritos? That is the real question. These are the real questions that we need to talk about more. You know, in the news and everywhere. You know, public, like, you know, community forums of every single thing. Like, hey guys, what is the best flavour of Doritos? If you get the big bags, do you eat the whole bag or save half for later? Depends on how I'm feeling, but I usually eat the whole bag in one sitting because I like them so much. I eat the whole thing. I'm a saver. Well, someone's got control. Someone's got self-control when it comes to eating crisps. This guy doesn't. I like to get the bag, and I like to see the bottom of the bag. That's how I do it. Can't eat a whole bag, I'd be sick. I'm usually more of a savory girl as well. Also, girl. Say girl for me. Girl. Yep, I'm very savory, me. Sometimes I like some sweet stuff, but it's usually just chocolate. That's all I need. I don't like... So, you know, people say, like, what's your favorite candy or sweets? And they're like, oh, I love Cadbury bars. And you're like, well, that doesn't count. It's chocolate. And you're like, this is a whole different, like, sub-genre of subset of sweet food. And it's like, right, that's understandable. I agree also. So you can't say chocolate, so really that's why I just say I don't like sweets, because chocolate doesn't count. Otherwise I'd say I like chocolate. And that's it. I mean, there's some things I'll eat on occasion, like I might have like a gummy bear every now and then, but I'm like, yeah, that's like as far as I'll go. Something that's just quite simple. I won't have like the overly luxurious things. Like, I like the taste of licorice even, I just don't eat it. I don't actively buy it to eat it. I would eat it if I had it. If someone gave me a bag of licorice, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll fucking eat this, sure thing. Thanks for buying it for me, so I'm gonna do it myself. And I can save the money, but you know, I don't actively buy sweets ever, because I just know that I don't ever really crave them. I eat them if they're there, and if the mood strikes, but otherwise it's all mostly savory or just chocolate. I eat, my main foods are meat, potatoes because of crisps, and corn because of covered crisps. Also, whenever I get a KFC, I make sure they get a corn on the cob, because their fucking corn on the cob for some reason just tastes phenomenal. For a place that specializes in chicken, they can do good corn.
top quality Kentucky corn. Kentucky Fried Corn. Still KFC. Alright. That'll be the next thing. Dairy milk bars or chocolate orange. Always it's chocolate orange for me, or ripples. Well, hey, I knew I was going to hit it, but I didn't try and stop myself. I like Galaxy Ripples a lot, or Caramel Galaxy bars I like because caramels. Oh, I love me some caramel. Oh god, actually, wait, thinking about it. Thinking of other chocolates, some I haven't had in a long time and now want to get and probably will get them tomorrow, is the Gillian chocolates, the like hazelnut praline chocolates. Oh my fuck. I like me some hazelnut, and when it's in the chocolate, it's so much better. Get onto subject to food again, this happens every stream. Let's talk about food. I like flakes and twirls. I like twirls. I do like flakes, I like the taste of them. They're pretty similar, aren't they? They're both Cadbury's. But I like twirls more because they have the coating around the outside, doesn't make them literally just fall apart like a flake does, hence the name. So I don't buy flakes because it pisses me off that it always makes a mess. And like, I just want to eat my chocolate bar and not have to clean up every time I eat one. Therefore, I don't buy flakes. I don't mind those Lindor chocolates you get as well, like the little balls. They're quite nice, but they can be a bit too rich at times for me. So I'm like, yeah, special occasions maybe, but not for me. Hazelnut's allergic. Unlucky. I'm not, so I'll eat them all for you, shall I? That is true. Literally anything Cadbury's I'll eat. Love Cadbury. Cadbury's great. I used to prefer Cadbury's when I was younger. Even though my favorite chocolate bar as a kid was Ripples, and it still is now. Well, I went off them for a bit, and then I went back on like, why did I stop? I'm stupid. But I always preferred Cadbury's, like Easter eggs. Well, Cadbury's the best ones. But nowadays I prefer Galaxy chocolate. But when it comes to Easter eggs, Cadbury's make them better. Because if you have a Galaxy one, for some reason it burns the back of my throat, and it does the same for my brother-in-law as well. I'm not sure if that applies to everyone else. If you have too much Galaxy, it burns your throat, in which case there must be something different in it which causes that than compared to Cadbury's, which is more smooth and less painful. But yeah, but just when it comes to Easter eggs, I prefer Cadbury's nowadays. I do prefer the colour of the Cadbury's because, you know, it's a nice deep purple colour, whereas Galaxy is like brown. This is brown or perhaps gold, I suppose, or white. Now they've got the new wrappers are like white, aren't they? For a lot of them. So hey. And Cadbury's definitely looks more presentable. I just prefer the taste of Galaxy. Best purple ever. It is the best purple ever. That is the best kind of purple. Hence why my devil is the same colour. If you don't think it is, then my eyes are obviously doing something wrong. I see some colours a bit strange, a bit different from other people. I don't know why, as I'm like, I'm sure that's fucking purple, and this one's like that's pink. I'm like, I see legit purple that's pink. I'm like, no, you're wrong. That's purple. No, pink. Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm just stupid. For the heck, because I feel like I don't want to drop it on my own ass. That would not be very good. Who wants to stick a beaker in their own ass? Not for me. Oh, my back of my nose is proper burning. Probably that COVID test I did earlier on didn't help with that. That hurt. After. Now just gotta wait for them sweet results, bro. Yeah, I do love the holograms in this level just because they're pretty much a ripperoos, one of them, so they did it right. Boom, there you go. Right. Yes, Cadbury's is the best in my eyes, but do love a bit of Galaxy sometimes. I really want to try the new Galaxy Smooth. Apparently it's really good. Yeah, I've had that and it's very good. It's very nice. Smooth milk. Yeah, baby.
They've also got, I noticed the other day, they got new Galaxy Orange too. Oh, it's okay. Not as good as Terry's. Terry's is the best way to get orange chocolate, but it was still good. I just prefer the regular bars from the orange ones because it didn't seem as strong orange as compared to Terry's. But yeah, definitely prefer the regular one and definitely the caramel one. Baby. And the thing is, you get less segments in the caramel one because they're bigger, because they're filled with caramel. And it's like, why can't I have more, but also filled with caramel? That's not the way it works. Okay. How do you eat your Cadbury's cream egg? Just eat as normal, bite. Eat as normal, or bite the top off first and get the filling out before eating the rest. I mean, eat as normal. What is the normal way to eat it? That's the thing. The normal way to eat it is however anyone actually, decides to eat it. I don't like cream eggs. I don't like the taste. I've always hated the taste of Cadbury's cream eggs, and I cannot make myself like them. I tried one more time when I got a bit older. I was like, I'll give it a go, and I was just like, nope, not for me. So I was chewing cream egg, have to bite the top and eat the filling. No other way for me. Exactly. That's what I would do if I liked them. I would, bite off the top, eat the inside, and then eat the rest of the shit after. Pardon me. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, don't like them. Like, I've got a thing for the green triangles from Quality Street. They're good. Praline triangles. Give them to me. I remember for my birthday one year, I just got bought a big fucking box just full of just them, and I was just like, oh, and I thought, oh, these will last me a while. 2 days later, they're all gone. Oh no. Sorry about that. Eating it bite for bite. I can't eat them now, too sweet. Fair enough. I used to love them so much, and then they betrayed me. I'm trying to remember if I used to have the camera at the top of the screen on the bottom of the screen when I did Crash Team Racing before. But I can't, for the life of me, remember. I used to like the purple one until I got allergic reaction. That's not good. Is that hazelnut, is it? The purple one? Is that hazelnut? Interesting. So now I never used to like the purple one when I was a kid. But if it's hazelnut, I would like it now. In which case, I just learned something that I didn't know, and I have now... Oh, I needed it in my life. Lots of J names in the lobby. Look at this, look. Then there's me, then there's J, and then Pigs Tisbit Sauce. Whatever that means. Pigs Tisbit Sauce? Yes, sure Excuse me, having a bit too much fun with the soundtrack as usual. Anyway, that's what everyone tells me, so it had better be, or someone's been eating my favourite one. How dare they? Well, that wasn't me. So I haven't eaten any purple ones since I was a kid, and I've always just stayed away from them as I thought I didn't like them. But if they're hazelnut, now I probably would. I don't know, though. I thought only the green ones were hazelnut. Strawberry cream in Quality Street, yum, but Heroes, I'll eat every single one. That's fair enough. So I don't really like strawberry cream in chocolates. I'm not a fan of that. You know, they always say, don't they, about the best kind of chocolate is Belgian chocolate. And you're like, oh, but why are the Belgians so good at making chocolate? So when I went on holiday to Germany, we went over by ferry, and we had the car. So me and my girlfriend's family, the girlfriend at the time, not my current girlfriend. We all went over there. In the car, on the ferry, then in the car across across the ocean, across the channel. And then her dad drove us 8 hours straight, so my ass was basically non-existent by the time I got back to Germany. We went to Bielefeld in Germany. Very fucking nice place, honestly. Beautiful. Lots of good food places around there too. That was the main thing that I couldn't get over after going to Germany, is their food here is so much better than it is in England. Why do we not have food like this in England? What is wrong with us? That's what I was thinking. But on the way back, after we spent 4 days in Germany, in Bielefeld. Whoops. And then after that, we're like, we're going to drive back towards Belgium, and we're going to go and stay a night in Belgium, and then we're going to drive back the next day, less hours the next day, back to Calais, to then get the ferry back to Dover, and then go home. So there you go. White Cliffs of Dover. But then when we were in Belgium, where we were like on like a strip. Like sort of like it's like Las Vegas, but it's European. I'm not really sure. And there's like, so there was a big casino at the end, like near where the hotel was. And I was like, I kind of want to go in there, but I kind of don't think I have the amount of money they would like me to have to go in there. Also, I was old enough, but I was like, I don't know I'll be the only one going in there, and I don't want to go in anywhere on my own in a foreign country that I can't speak the language of. So I was like, better not. I would have liked to, because it was just cool to have one. I just go in and spend 50 euros or whatever, see if I can earn more, then exchange it when I get home, like. As the exchange rate was pretty good at the time. And then when we were on that strip, apparently I won. Me too. It's this really cold winter night. Just a chocoholic. Yep. I am also that way. Yeah, when we were on that strip in Belgium, there was a little chocolate shop about halfway down the strip from the hotel, and I was like, I have to go in there before we leave tomorrow and go home, because I want to see if this stuff about Belgian chocolate's really true. So I got myself some. I got myself like 3 bags because I was like, my money, I want chocolate. And I bought special football one as a present from my brother-in-law when I got back, and I also got some more chocolates, including some strawberry hearts and some other regular like chocolate balls from there to take back for a family and stuff. And remember I went back to the hotel room with my girlfriend, and I just like picked up like in one of these ones I bought for myself, and I was like, they weren't lying. And they weren't. Belgian chocolate's fucking great, honestly. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, there was chocolate hearts. Indeed, there was chocolate hearts. And yeah, they had strawberry in it. Chocolate hearts with strawberry in it. And they were like kind of pinky colored chocolate, sort of like a darker pink, sort of like velvety looking pink, with strawberry like juice inside. Like I can't think of the word. Strawberry cream. That's it. Strawberry cream inside. But I knew I didn't like them. I was like, my family will like these. I don't. Not for me. Very Morris indeed. And yeah, they're just very good. And I was just like, well, they didn't lie. For all these years I heard about Belgian chocolate, and I thought, is it true though, or people just being like, oh no, it's the best thing in the world, when people are just like, well, it's just regular, it's just like any other chocolate, like, you know, like if you go over to if you go over like New York and you're like trying to find the best pizza place, they go, this is the best pizza place, you go to, it just tastes like regular pizza. And you go to another pizza place, you go taste exactly the same kind of rank of pizza. It all depends on preference, really. That's what I thought, but then it's like, fucking hell, they really did make good chocolate over in Belgium. That was the highlight of my time in Belgium. Also the fact that we went into a cafe, and one of the Belgian guys there who did speak English was talking to us, and he could not stop bragging about the fact that they'd filmed certain scenes from like popular movies in the cafe we went to, and we were like, he said they were popular movies, and we were like, what movies are these? Never fucking heard of these movies. And they were like, okay, like, oh, it's like, oh, one of them's like a Belgian movie. I thought, well, yeah, we're not gonna watch that then. We probably never heard of it. We're probably not gonna understand it. Because we can't. Obviously, there's subtitles. You can watch subtitles in like a foreign language, the movie with a foreign language, but it's like you don't want to be reading subtitles the whole time, really. And most things. That's why I watch anime dubbed instead of subbed, because I'm not a real true otaku apparently. But hey ho. I like to be able to hear what they're saying whilst looking at them and not have to keep going, I'm reading, therefore I'm missing what's going on. That's just me. And for some reason I completely forgot what I was saying. Try for it, please. Give it to me. Make a ruse. Okay. What was I saying, Buff? Oh yeah, just about the films. And I can't remember what the other films what he said. I think there's like one of them was like an American film or whatever, and I was just like, what the fuck is that? Oh, why would you come in and choose that? Now I wanted to do Drive Through Danger. Why you ruined this for me? No one ever chooses it because lots of people know that's too hard for me. It's like, oh, but hard's fun sometimes. That sounds weird, but it's true. You know it, baby. It's my phone lighting up, but there's nothing happening. Like, hey, guess what? What? Nothing. And like when a dog's barking and looking outside, and then you go, "What's the matter, boy? What's the matter?" You look outside, and it's just then like there's nothing there, and the dog just looks up at you like, you're like, that's not helpful. They're just like, look outside. Psych, just a reason to get you to come over and stand next to me. Stroke me, please. Oh, ow, the pain. Oh, the pain. Oh, God. I just feel like my bloody nose is going to be burning the rest of the stream now because that nasal spray I took. Ow, big hurt. DJ will come and ask why we have been talking about chocolate. Maybe, in which case we'll say because we like chocolate. As if DJ's still awake, to be fair. Unless we did start pretty late tonight. Why is I just thought I never actually noticed that the finish line has that big like bridge thing with the cogs. I've never noticed that on this track in my life. How the fuck have I never seen that before? Am I okay? Am I entirely there? I don't think I am. Honestly, I'm not on the best today, so in a good way. That is. Well, I think it is. If you don't know. I'm a disappointment, I know. Whatever. See if I care. Someone will love me one day. Oh. Ask my girlfriend. She loves me, I think. Maybe not. Who knows? Wow. Wowzers. Oh, yeah. Hiya. Oh, I got through it. Yes, baby. I got through it the first time. Sweet. Now I can stay ahead of everyone and never have them touch me. That guy was playing as a TNT crate is right up my booty. I don't like that very much. Oops. Okay, keep it going. Keep it going. Whoa. Stay away from me, cunt. You're a cunt. Get it? TNT. Lol. I'm so funny. Best stream on Twitch. Just wait. I'll be number 1 by tomorrow. The guy with 4 viewers is going to be number 1 tomorrow. You never know. Oh shit, really? I thought I had that. But apparently, I did not have that. Oh, random question. Has anyone watched the Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man movies? And if so, have you also seen not the fuck, have you seen the new trailer for the 3rd film, No Way Home, that's coming out? Spider-Man No Way Home. Holy shit. That looks like it's gonna be a maze balls. Balls of a maze. Whoa. Exactly, because chocolate is like, exactly. Exactly, hi Rosh.
We're talking about chocolate because chocolate. What the fuck do you mean? Why else would we talk about it? What are you, a maroon?
It makes me want to watch Space Jam because that's what Bugs Bunny used to always say. Bugs Life.
My name's Bugs Life. What's up, Doc?
As in the first one, I was on the first Space Jam. I've not seen the second one yet, Legacy. I'd like to see it, just see how it is. But apparently loads of people said it's a pile of shit, but I'm not loads of people. Yes, I've seen the trailer, looks very good. Hello Peter, exactly, that's the whole meme, innit? And I keep watching the trailer just for that one part with Alfred Molina saying, "Hello Peter." It's just like, I'm so excited for that specifically because out of the Tobey Maguire trilogy of Spider-Man movies, I always thought number 2 was the best because Alfred Molina played Dr. Octopus so fucking well, and I always preferred Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man, even though Tom Holland's very good. Andrew Garfield did a fairly good job too, but Tobey Maguire is my Spider-Man. I grew up with him as my Spider-Man, and I thought he fit the character better knowing what Spider-Man's like. Tom Holland does a good job, as I said, but I just think that Tobey Maguire was more like how I always saw Spider-Man in every other kind of media before he was put into the Sam Raimi trilogy with Tobey Maguire in. That is understandable, exactly. So I recently bought, because I never had these, I used to have Spider-Man 1 and 2, I think, on VHS maybe when I was younger, you know, back in the day when VHS was still an actual viable option for watching movies. And nowadays people are like, what do you mean? It's all at 4K, you dick. And it's like, what's 4K? I haven't watched anything 4K. I need a 4K player. Do I have one? Nope. So I found the Sam Raimi trilogy of Spider-Man movies to buy. And so I bought it because I was like, I need that in my life because I don't know where my VHSs are. I'm pretty sure I had a DVD, regular DVD of Spider-Man 3 by the time that came out. I'm pretty sure they did on DVD. I might have had DVDs of Spider-Man as well, but I'm pretty sure I just had a VHS at the time. I'm not sure how long ago it came out, the first one. I was a kid, so it was a pretty long time ago. Because like Willem Dafoe was Green Goblin was like perfect fucking casting. Like Alfred Molina's Doc Ock or Dr. Octopus is also pretty good. But I always thought that Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin was even more spot on. But Alfred Molina is the perfect actor for Dr. Octopus as well. So yeah, we have a 4K TV, but not DVD player. Ours is Blu-ray, same as mine. I've got a multi-regional Blu-ray player, so I can play Blu-ray DVDs and regular DVDs of every region possible. That way I don't have the restriction of going, this isn't sold in your region, therefore you have to get it from a different region, or you just can't buy it ever. I'm like, guess what, multi-regional fucking DVD player. Get fucked. I'm gonna watch whatever I like. And so I do. And I did. And I will. So sometime soon, because I know my girlfriend also prefers the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, so she's not even seen the MCU ones yet, whereas I have. We need to get around to watching because she hasn't seen WandaVision yet, or the Spider-Man movies, and we both haven't seen Black Widow because we don't want to have to pay for the premiere thing on Disney Plus, so just gonna wait for it to come out for free or on DVD, Blu-ray. But because we both prefer the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, like we prefer him as Spider-Man. I mean, the actual Spider-Man movies, like the new Tom Holland ones, are all really fucking good as well, like just as good as the Tobey Maguire ones. But we just prefer Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man specifically. And I said to her at some point, we should watch the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies at some point. So I thought, why don't I just fucking buy them? And so I did. It wasn't very expensive either, like £8 for all 3 movies on Blu-ray. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
I'll take that. I got it for a steal down at, you know, Joe's Electronics.
Apparently I'm not going up against very many overly experienced players tonight, which is different. So I'm finding it easy to win at the minute. It's not all bragging, it's just surprising that they haven't got like the epic players in like right now. If you think they would be the ones playing all night because they play it a lot. So maybe I've just not been matched with them yet. It's probably the case. It's very handy then, as long as there's not too many subtitles if it's not in English. Oh no, it's not that it's not in English. It's just that some DVDs you cannot buy in England, but you can get them in America or other things. It's always in the actual language of the language of the film it's made in, of the country it's made in. So if it's like a film like made in America, they're gonna have it in English. But if it says you cannot get it over in England, so you can get it from America because it's a different region, you can watch it. It doesn't mean it's not in English, in the English language. It just means you cannot play it on English players unless you have a multi-regional DVD player or Blu-ray player or 4K player. I imagine they make them too. I bet they're fucking expensive though. I know I did Spyro Circuit, but I would much rather play Spyro Circuit than those other two fucking tracks. So yeah, that's what it means by multi-regional. It doesn't mean I can watch foreign movies that are like, you know, all in like Mandarin or whatever, which I don't understand. It means they can be played in different countries, but you can't be played on yours. So yeah. Some aren't, somewhat aren't. Somewhat aren't what. If you mean some movies aren't in English, I am very well aware of that, but obviously I'm not going to buy ones that aren't in English because I have no interest in watching them. I mean, depends what it is. I mean, like, there's certain movies like Pan's Labyrinth, which is all in, what was that? I was in Spanish, I think, maybe? It was all set in Germany, but I'm pretty sure the language it was speaking was Spanish. I'm not sure. It might not be Spanish. No, French. It was French. That was it. It was all in French. That was a good film. Even though it was all spoken in French and just had subtitles, that was a good film. But a lot of them, I'd much rather be like, if it's not in English, I'm probably going to not enjoy it as much. Because it's like, takes a long time. Like, you just keep looking at the subtitles, like, right, and then you're missing the bits. Like I said, like an anime. Like, you know, I could listen to it in the original Japanese voice acting, but I'd rather watch it with the dubs because those voice actors do a good job. And when people say dubs are shit because they sound over the top, it's like, well, so do the Japanese when they do it. It's just because it's in a different language you don't care. So, not fair. And a Beowulf DVD from Germany once, and it played fine, but was in Germany there. Was no subtitles option. That's because Germany will probably has the same region as us because it's European. Therefore it wouldn't be an issue. It would just probably be that the DVD's default language is set to German instead of English. So if, like, for example, if I tried to buy a DVD from America, that would be like region A as opposed to region B, or region 1 instead of region 2. Whereas if I tried to get one from Asia, it would probably be region C, and Australia's like region D, something like that. It's just literal different places like that in the world. Not literally by country specifically, it's like continent, I suppose. But I suppose it also depends sometimes on where it was created. But hey, who knows? I was trying to jump, but it didn't work.
He almost killed me. He's a monster.
What? That's what you mean. Good, there you go. Sorted. Yep, that's what it is. Not literally. Oh, what? I got it from Germany and that worked. So that's balls. Like, nope. It's because they're European. That's why. That's why it works still, because we are in the same continent. Even though England is soon to not be European. I'm not sure if we've actually done Brexit or not yet, because I'm not paying attention, because I don't really give a shit. But we're not going to be classed as European, are we? We're going to be classed as British or English. I'm sure. You know, lots of people are angry about it. It's like, I don't think it matters. I don't really care either way. I live here and that's how it is. I didn't choose this. They had the vote, to be fair, didn't they? Or if we should leave the EU or if we should stay. I know what I voted for. I don't like getting into politics, so I don't really like talking politics for the channel, but because I don't really like politics, nor understand a lot of it, honestly. So, but I did vote to stay in the EU because I thought it was more beneficial to our country to have other countries helping us and how we help them too. But apparently, the majority of people were like, "Hey, we don't need them. We used to be fine on our own, like we were years ago, but nowadays it's probably easier to not be on our own." Just saying, that's a very arrogant way to look at it. The British Empire didn't need anyone. Well, didn't back then, but it might now. We don't have an empire anymore, that's the thing. It's just British, it's just Britain. That's it. Yes, we have kind of, it's still going through the motions, especially with the news passport. So basically Brexit's just taken 5,000 years to fucking get through, in which case we'll probably actually only leave Europe by the time I'm on my deathbed in my fucking 90s. Hey. I was European because they wouldn't hurry up. Goodbye. There we go. It's been a good run as a European. Exactly. Yeah, I need to sort that shit out. And there's a lot of processes. It's not just no, hey, done. But fucking hell. How many years has it been since the vote? Like 4 years? This is a fucking joke, man. Sort of red tape, isn't it? Yeah, red tape. The bane of everybody. The bane of everyone's lives. Red tape. Depends where you put it. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream for, honestly. I mean, as I started late, I might just do like maybe an hour and a half perhaps and just chill out afterwards. We'll see. We'll see how we go. If suddenly loads of people pop in, I will probably stay longer just to be like, thanks for coming in. I will actually do a bit more streaming because you took the time to come in. But otherwise, I'll probably just end it at about half an hour and a half running time, and then chuck it onto YouTube when it needs to be on YouTube. I've got to wait a certain amount of time before it can be published on YouTube. Otherwise, that is against the affiliate agreement. Therefore, not going to go against that because that would be fucking dumb. Very dumb indeed. Don't want to do that, boy. Wump, start your engine. What track are we doing? We actually doing Super Speedway. I voted for it, but I didn't have to. So yeah, we are good.
Splendid. That's what we like to see. It's what we like to see. We like to see what I decide. We like to see that what I chose is what we get.
Well, I like to see anyway. Got him. Gosh. Rodriguez has left the game. Who gives a shit? How dare I fuck myself up? Why would I do that to me? And bounce. Perfect. Perfection. Thy name is Bounce. Whoever's ahead of me is doing pretty well. Will they be ahead of me the whole time? Certainly fine. Now, why is there someone else over here? Oh, someone's just sat at the starting line for some reason. It must be AFC away from controller. The bastard shot me in the face. I don't very much appreciate that. Very rude. I knew that was gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. Start the jump. I don't know why that happens so much when it should be simple. Cause I'm a penis. That's what I might do actually after that. Is now exactly what I'm gonna do after I end the stream. I'm gonna chill out, have a bit of food before slowly drifting off to sleep, having another lie-in hopefully, and whilst watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series because I fucking love it. I might skip forward to halfway through the series, to be fair, as it gets funnier the later you get into it. We will see, baby. We will see. Either way, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series is what is going to be on my TV after I'm done with the stream. Definitely. Speaking of, who here has seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series? I don't mean GX or 5Ds or fucking Zexal. I mean the good one. Wow. So Travel was just a cock then, apparently.
I'm the wait for the finish line so I can just pass it just before you get there. Isn't that funny?
No. Just cross the line, man. You haven't got to try and like fucking gloat about it. You've already won. I can see you've won. It's fine. Don't feel like you have to like reinforce yourself. You're obviously good at the game. Don't be feeling like you need to prove it in ways like being really unsportsmanlike and going,
I'm gonna wait. Oh, you wanted to win? Guess what? Oh, I won. I crossed the line. I even did it slowly. That's how long you took.
oh my god, you're so slow. Like, I was obviously slower than you. So, that's fine. You carry on. You're good at the game. Accept it. Okay. I always expect to see the Ninja Turtles to turn up on this track. Were they going to make a third Ninja Turtles film? Like, no, they did the live action one, didn't they? With like the Michael Bay, did it? Are they going to make a third one? I hope they do, because there's like a trilogy they didn't actually finish. I want to know where the hell Shredder went. He didn't die in the first one like people thought he might have. And then he's there in the second one, then buggered off somewhere. It's like, well, what's he doing now? And I want to see if they've got the giant fucking crocodile as the main bad guy in the last one, besides also Shredder. Because I don't actually know much of the lore of Ninja Turtles. I'm like, I know who Bebop, Rocksteady are, the Turtles, Splinter, and Shredder. And was it Karai is the female leader or like co-leader of the Foot Clan. But that's it. I don't know the names of any other characters. I know there was a female turtle as well, but I can't remember her name. And she had like a sort of turquoise or green mask around her face. I can't remember her name. Haven't heard about it being another one. There should be another one. I mean, they made like 5 Transformers films, and it's by the same director, and they haven't even finished the trilogy for Turtles yet. It's like, yo, they were really good as well. I mean, like, they had to change the voice actor for Leonardo for the second one, because why the fuck they chose Johnny Knoxville, I don't know. It doesn't make sense for the Turtles. Then the guy who did his voice in the second one was like, that's better. I love Johnny Knoxville, but his voice does not suit Leonardo. Or any of the characters, really. I think it'd be more suited for Raphael out of the 4, really, but his voice isn't growly enough, you know what I mean? Maybe he has to be in it. I mean, maybe, but, a director shouldn't just go, okay, just because someone asks. They should think, what's the best thing for the film? Would it make sense to have Johnny Knoxville do the voice of Leonardo? Not really. That was one of those times I was like, I like Johnny Knoxville in other films and Jackass and stuff, but he shouldn't be here. I mean, I bet he enjoyed it. And he did do a good performance. It just doesn't fit with Leo. That's all. Come on. Start, ye bitch. Anyway. Whoa. Explosions everywhere for no reason. Travel left. Oh, they left because they didn't get a good start. Therefore, like, I'm not gonna win now. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna gloat about winning a race by going over the line really slowly, and then get all butthurt about not getting the good start on the race, and therefore I have to end the race with a lead. That's what you call a salty gamer, or just an arsehole of a gamer. Don't want to be too insulting, but you know, can't mince words too much. If you're not gonna win, just play the game and bloody don't win. You don't have to win every game you play. Like they say, when you're raising kids, you've got to teach your kids how to lose before you teach them how to win. Because if they don't learn how to fucking lose, they're not gonna be very graceful winners. They're gonna be dicks. That's like gracious winners. They're gonna be dicks about the whole thing. Like, I won because I'm better than you with everything. Yeah, like fuck off. Get out of here. I don't care if you're in 4. Hey. Yum. Oh, look, it's not gravel. It's gravel, but not gravel. the player formerly known as gravel before he ditched out. So bounce, bounce, bounce. That's how it goes sometimes, though. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Then you should do what you know as opposed to who you know if you know who won't fit. So yeah, no you don't. It's taking part, that's important. Exactly. If you don't enjoy the game without winning every time, you don't truly enjoy the game. If you only like the game when you're winning, you don't like the game. There you go. It is simple. Obviously everyone likes to win, but you don't have to win every game because someone's always going to beat you at some point. Some people, lots of people, most people in my opinion, are really sore fucking losers. Because I find that there's more extroverted people than introverted people, and the extroverts are the ones that seem to be more like, oh, if I don't win, I'm going to get really angry, whereas the introverts are just sort of like, hey, I don't care, man. It can obviously differ based off of each individual person, but that's what I think. If you think something else, that's fine. That's your opinion, but this is mine. Oh, mate. Whoa. I won again. Again, I didn't even notice. I was just playing the game. That's what I mean, see? About enjoying the game. If you just enjoy it, you don't care about winning. I didn't even realize I won until I was literally on the podium. Yes, I know. I just want to change to something more comfortable. Oxide. Wheels. Purple, paint jobs, green, stickers, nope, fuck, stickers, none, character, oxide, nah, fuck, I chose the wrong skin, fuck, oh well, it doesn't matter, either way, I'm going to oxide-y, because I want to. Change that the paint job actually, as I don't like the glowing things. When it's like, you know, you've got the decal and it just goes, hey, you can't see it now because it keeps going wom 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 wom, and it's like, yeah, I like the paint job, but not when it ruins my decal. If it enhances it, it makes it look better, it's great, but when it's literally like a detailed picture and it just goes wim 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 wim, I can't see it, like, well, get out. Get out then. You shouldn't even be here. I don't level yet. Thank you. That would have been a trophy in the adventure mode. Hey, so that one you just gave me, funny enough, looks exactly like the ones in the game anyway, so perfect. Except for obviously the one on the screen now, but that's not actually a trophy you get. I don't know. Don't mess with decals that I really don't like this track that much either. I'm gonna play regardless. I'm not a fan. Whoa, come on, why are you waiting? I am bored of revving my friggin' engine to go nowhere. This is a racing game, not a waiting game. That's a different kind of game altogether.
And now we play the waiting game. No, it's a racing game. This is wrong. Do it right. Oh my god, you guys. You don't understand.
Why is my voice cracking? What's wrong with me? Oh, I just thought of something else I want to watch. Oh shit, now I have a choice to make. Anyone in Disney, not Disney, anyone in the chat have Disney Plus? A Disney Plus subscription, like myself? That's the first question before we ask the second, more important question. The first question is, do you have Disney Plus? You got Disney Plus? I hope you got Disney Plus if it works on Monday. And I said, where was the money? Very good when you have a child to entertain as well. Like, that's very, very helpful. Very helpful having the Disney Channel, the Disney Plus even. When you've got a child who's obsessed with Moana and Frozen, you can put the film on any time to make them calm down. It's pretty fucking sick. Mind you, I also really like Frozen and Moana, so that's the reason why I like it. It's like, hey, we can find out what something good is with fucking Peppa Pig. What other crap that is. And Peppa's actually a right little fucking naughty bitch, isn't she? I don't mean that in like a good way. I mean like she's literally a really misbehaved asshole of a fucking little girl. And it's like, oh, she's one of those popular children's TV show characters. I'm like, she shouldn't be. She's fucking teaching them bad habits. Fucking shit ass pig. Whoa. Yes, indeed, the essential watching experience is. Have you seen, this is the second question, if you have got Disney Plus, if someone else in the chat has Disney Plus and just hasn't mentioned it because they either don't want to admit it or they just don't want to talk, have ye seen Monsters at Work on Disney Plus? The Monsters Incorporated spin-off series, which is actually canonically linked to the original film, from as far as I can tell. As I think by now the entire series is probably available on Disney Plus. Because I watched the first 8 episodes and I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be 10 episodes, so I need to watch the last 2 because I like Monsters Inc. stuff because it's really fucking good. If you've not seen that yet, you should watch it. The fact that you have like an hour and a half or whatever of the Monsters Inc. and Monsters University films, you're like, they're really good. And then you have a series of 10 episodes which are half an hour each, which means 5 more hours of Monsters Inc. I mean, you gotta do it, man. I mean, realistically, it's more like 9 hours, 20 minutes, but it's nearly 10 hours. Nearly 9.5 hours, shall we say, of Monsters Inc. when you could watch one film, hour and a half. Nice. It's not the same story. It involves more characters. It does have the original characters in it, but also more characters. And it's just a whole different take on the sea. Like, it is all based in Monsters Incorporated factory. But I don't want to do that. It's very good. I'm going to change the body of the car again because I changed my mind about something. Look at this one. I'm going to change the paint job to something purple. Well, not quite that purple. I mean, that would be good, but now I need to change the decal because I feel like that doesn't work well. That's more fucking like it. Look at that beauty. That's it. That's the shit. That's my shit. I'm gonna have a hovercraft, boys. Because I can. Alright, good to know then. Yes, you should watch it. It's very good. Like I said, 9.5 hours. 9.5 hours? Why did I say 9.5? 4.5. Why did I say 9.5? I'm thinking 10 for some reason. I'm thinking 10 to like 1 hour per. episode. No, it's like 27 minutes to half an hour per episode, which is why it's roughly about 4.5 hours of Monsters Inc. So that's like watching three Monsters Inc. movies in a row, but also having the movies to watch on top of it. So it's like 7.5 hours of Monsters Inc. you can now watch in a row. Watch them in like, chronological order. I couldn't think of the word for a second. So it's like, hey, watch Monsters University, then Monsters Inc., and then Monsters at Work, and then they're gonna probably bring out another series of it. So keep watching Monsters at Work, and then eventually they might bring out another film. Who knows? They might even have Tyler Tuskman in the film, who is the main character of Monsters at Work. It's all about Tyler Tuskman, a very basically like a prodigy monster who's like prodigy scarer. Gets handpicked to join Monsters Incorporated by Mr. Waternews, the CEO in Monsters Inc. in the movie, and he's like at the university in the hall talking to the dinosaur-looking monster who's voiced by Alfred Molina. Again, Alfred Molina's back. Ow. And then he's the one that gives him the letter. I don't want to spoil it, but this isn't any big thing. And the whole thing is that he goes there to become a scarer, and he's like, I might be the next top scarer. He even beat Sully's record at the university for having like the highest score in a Screamcaster. So Tyler is even better than Sully at scaring. But when he gets there, it's just after the end of Monsters Incorporated. So now they work with laugh energy instead of scare energy. So he has a whole different kind of fucking job instead. He can't be a scarer because they don't do scarers anymore, and he can't be a jokester, as they call them now, because he hasn't trained to be a jokester and was not handpicked to be a jokester. He was handpicked to be a scarer. Therefore, he doesn't just get the job. He's got to audition, learn to be funny, to become a jokester. So that he can try and be the best jokester as opposed to the best scarer that he would have been otherwise. He would just think maybe he would just go to Fear Tech, or whatever, not Fear Tech, Fearca, or whatever it's called. The other, like, energy company in the universe, and just be a scarer there, and just be really fucking good. But apparently he's got a hard-on for Monsters Incorporated, and he can't leave because apparently that's, I don't know why. I mean, they wouldn't be able to make a series about it otherwise, that's probably the main reason. But still, sure as me, I'd be like, well, just go to the other place and just do the thing I'm really good at. Not just come here and try and start over again after I just spent the last however many years training to do this. You know? Doesn't make sense, does it? It's a lot easier in the animation world because you don't have to actually go through the different channels. Not all of them anyway. Also, they literally can die, they're animated. They're fictional characters. They can't just die of starvation because they haven't got enough money to pay rent or to buy food, so... Unless they purposely put that in the animation, which is a real life. I like it. So the fact that this giant monster, which is blue with pink polka dots, kind of goes against it, but you know what I mean. It's really good that it's set in the factory again, though. Exactly. It's a different part of the factory a lot of the time. Like, it does still show the scare floor, which is now called the laugh floor. And, obviously, like, the offices, and, like, Roz's office, and the main foyer, and the hallways, and all that shit. And, like, the scare testing area at the beginning of the Monsters Inc. movie, where they have, like, the simulator, scare simulator, that's what it's called. The scare simulators in it. All that good shit. Conference room, all that stuff, so all the good stuff, but it's mainly based in a new part of the factory that wasn't really touched on in the Monsters Inc. movie. So, interesting. It's a big factory, makes sense that we wouldn't have seen all of it, so, you know. There you go. Sounds good. It does, doesn't it? It is good, in fact. And that's exactly why I'm gonna, after I finish the stream fairly soon, I'm going to just watch the last couple episodes of that, and then watch some Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge before falling asleep. Having a lovely lie-in. Tomorrow morning, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Might get woken up by a seagull flying into my window. Maybe. Deep sea driving. I think I might do just a couple more races and then call it for the night. I'm actually feeling a bit tired as well, and I'd like to get ready for the sleeps. I always think when I'm streaming, the thing that makes me the most tired, I think, is the ring light that's on my face, too. So you can see my face, otherwise it'll just be dark. Like, I have my actual light on in the room as well, just because it's more like, hey, it's an open thing. I'm not trying to make it look fucking overly professional. It's like casual, in my room. That light's just so you can see my face. But if I only have that light on, the actual light of the room, it doesn't show my face, it just shows shadows on my face, which is why the ring light is necessary. But I think the fact that it's on me all the time, and it's like straining my eyes sort of in a way, because it's just a constant light on me, it tends to make me tired faster. So I'm pretty sure that's the culprit. I love you, man, but you make me so sleepy. Oi, oi, oi. Lots of lights. I mean, they got that light, TV light, computer light, that light. It's all going on. I'm being bombarded by a fucking Christmas tree. Kind of what it's like. Not quite so Christmassy, at least. But yes, 2 more races, then I'll call it quits for the night, just because I'm tired and I'm hungry. I'm gonna fucking rest. Also, fun fact, for anyone who's played Metal Gear Rising with Vengeance, when the main character is Raiden and not Solid Snake, the voice actor does his voice, and the original Reno from Final Fantasy VII is the same voice actor that does Nitrous Oxide's voice in this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you know it doesn't really matter to you, but if you do know what I'm talking about, fun fact, it's him. Can't hear you very well. What do you mean you can't hear me very well? I've not changed anything. Maybe you should refresh your thing just to make sure it's not your sound. Sounds like a funny. I'm not sure why it would have gone off at all. From what I can see, the mixer has no issue. So I don't know what you're talking about. Over the game. Well, I haven't turned the game up either, so that makes no sense. Okay. I'm dead now. Whoa. Go. No. Slide. Fucked it. I fucked it up. Oh god, I fucked it up, didn't I? Oh god. Is that too soon? Oh no, I fucked it up. That's a whole different abridged series. Ow, come on, what am I doing? Sort thy ass out, Deville. Oh, there we go. The dry eyes are already coming in now, hence the light, as I said. I think I may be dying. Survival of the fattest. I'm gonna do it. I'm not even that fat. I was just telling the rest of them. Depends. If they play this religiously, then they are probably Who knows? Doesn't matter anyway. Everyone should be comfortable in their own skin, and that's the way it is. If you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, then that's not very bad. That's sad. It's a shame you didn't feel that way. You should either do something to change it so you do like it. If that's the case, if you don't want to change it, then you have to learn to love yourself. That's the way it is. That's the way it goes. If other people give you shit for your body, tell them to go fuck themselves and stick needles up their bum. Something like that. Something that's gonna hurt them and make them think about what they said. Might sound a bit sadistic, but you know, I don't like bullies. So And for anyone who's watched me before, you already know that anyway. I have a hatred towards such people because they're not very nice to other humans. So they get the point. Very smart wordplay. They'll get all the points. That's fucking right. All the points in one place. For some reason I just got reminded of Saw movies because of needles. Because of points, because of needles. I know I said, did I say needles? I can't remember what word I said, but I know it's like a thin, pointy, metal, sharp object. Sharp-tipped object. I'm getting tired, see? This is why I can't think. I can't think what I'm fucking saying. Some reason thinking about that made me think about Saw, which made me think about Spider-Man again for some reason, which made me think about the new trailer, which made me think about Elevator. But also all the different villains that are going to be in it. I'm geeking out, yo. I want to see all of them. I really, 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 really hope they have Willem Dafoe back as the Green Goblin. Because he was perfect, as I said earlier on. They should have him back. If they think he looks too old, use your fucking CGI to make him look less old. You've done it before. Use makeup even. I don't know. Movie magic works pretty well. Whereas Jamie Foxx is going to be back playing Electro again like he was in The Amazing Spider-Man because he was amazing in it, funny enough. And he wasn't even Spider-Man. I did wonder actually. I thought Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin would be perfect. But if they have James Franco, who played Harry Osborn in the Tobey Maguire trilogy, playing the Green Goblin, I would also be fine with that. I would just prefer Willem Dafoe because he plays a more crazy character. Because I'm pretty sure when you hear a voice in the trailer saying "Be careful what you wish for, Parker," I kept thinking that sounds like James Franco to me. I'm not sure if it is, but to me it sounded like him, his voice. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. Maybe have a cameo. I mean, all those villains are gonna be in it in whatever part. The Sinister Six, basically. Slightly changed, as I'm pretty sure the Sinister Six also involved. The original Sinister Six involved Mysterio and Vulture, but they've already been in the last two films. So they're not going to be the ones in it again for certain reasons. But they did have the guy. They had Scorpion in prison with another character at the end of the first Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. So I'm thinking it's most likely going to be him, and probably should be him, because he's another one that's already been introduced. And what's the point of introducing him if they're not going to use him? They introduced the Shocker as well in Homecoming, so it's great, but he's like a very small-time villain in comparison to the other ones. Shocker, sort of like Rhino. Like, you know, they're part of it, but they're not that big a deal compared to the rest, or like Mr. Negative, which people have said they think Mr. Negative might be in it as well, and fuck me, that would also be phenomenal. Like, please, yes, Mr. Negative. Very interesting character that one is too. In the Amazing Spider-Man game, the Spider-Man game that they brought up on PS4 made by Insomniac Games, who created the Ratchet and Clank, they had 6 villains in that, which were like as the Sinister Six. Pretty sure that was Vulture, Electro, Rhino, Scorpion even, Mysterio maybe, and someone else. I can't remember who the enemies were. I just know it's definitely Vulture, definitely Rhino, and Scorpion. But I cannot remember who the others were for definite. Pretty sure Electro would have been one of them. I'm pretty sure one of the fights was you had to fight against Rhino and Scorpion at the same time. Another one was fighting against Electro and Vulture at the same time, and the other one I can't remember it for the fucking life. I can't even remember if Green Goblin was in that game. I don't think he was, honestly. I'm not sure why he wasn't. So it's weird. I know, I'm pretty sure Harry Osborn was in it. And his dad was Norman Osborn, the original Green Goblin, was mentioned in it, I believe. But I'm not sure if they're actually in it. In it. Fucking in it. Weird. Wow. Hi, hey Dragon Lord, sorry. Didn't see you there. Too busy talking about Spider-Man and racing. Oh dear. This is unfortunately the last race I'm going to do of the stream as well, I think. So you came in a bit late there, Dragon, I'm afraid to say. Oh dear. I am the tired. All things Spider-Man, indeed. Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, all the villains, all the games, everything. Spider-Man is one of my favourite Marvel heroes, for definite. I do like Ghost Rider the most, but honestly, I don't know a lot about his story, so really, I think my favourite might actually be Spider-Man. I just don't like, I just haven't admitted it, because Ghost Rider looks cool as fuck. That's probably it. So, yeah. It's my three favourite Marvel heroes in general, not just MCU, are Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Ghost Rider. Definitely. Deadpool's also good, but I'm not as interested in his powers. He's just very funny. Whereas Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider are very interesting to me in every aspect. Hence why they are my faves, babe. Okay, I'm leaving lobby because I'm leaving the game too. Right, let's just move forward. Knock that thing off the microphone. That's good. Well done, me. Real professional. Not professional. That's why it's not professional. I am not a professional. All very good. Exactly. They are all very good. Right. So I am going to get off so I can go to sleep. Almost forgot to turn the audio back on then for the music. Whoopsie. That would have been very good. Right, so it was nice to see you all. Nice to talk to you all. It was a shorter stream, but I started late for specific reasons. But it doesn't matter. I still did some bit of a stream. I was gonna do Crash Team Racing. I was gonna start like 7 maybe. Then I had other stuff to do, so I was like, "Hey, can wait." When will you be playing CGR next? I'll let DJ know. I don't know yet, unfortunately. Been a good one, thank you. I've just been talking about Spider-Man because I'm a fucking nerd. Marvel nerd. I love the Marvel movies. I used to collect the lead figurines in the magazines years ago. I had so many of them. Not all of them, but so many. But CTR, as I said before, I am between 2 different places, and the place I am currently at has the PlayStation, and I do not transport it with me because I have an innate fear of killing my game console. Since the last time I transported my last PS4, it fucking died the day it got to the other place. Therefore, don't want to risk it. Just because, you know, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to have a dead PS4 and have to buy another one, especially when I might have trouble getting another one. I would like a PS5 too, but the main thing I want that for isn't even out yet, so I might wait anyway. For when they have more in stock, more available, and when I want it more, that's when I'll actually go hunting for it. But so the next time I'm playing CTR, because I'm going back to the other place tomorrow, so a day earlier than usual, I will not be playing it next week because I will not have the ability to do so. But the week after that, I will probably be playing it again that week, on whatever day, most likely either Wednesday or Friday that week, because those are the ones that match the new schedule I created, even though I have gone against the schedule twice already, but I'm allowed because it's my schedule. So hey. And it's only just like, I'm still streaming, I'm just playing a different game that's not part of the regular theme, but you know, sometimes I'm just like, I need to play this. I need to play this. Or someone's asked me to play this, therefore, I'm going to. Like if someone redeems this, like one of the redeems I've got is choose a stream. So someone can literally go, for one stream I want you to play 4 hours of fucking Mortal Kombat or something if I had the game, like if I have the game that you asked for. And I'll be like, okay, I'll do it. So I do. And I'll say what day I'll try and do it, let them know so they can be there to see the game they chose and the stream they chose. Because otherwise that's a bad fucking job, isn't it? So it won't be this week coming. It won't be tomorrow because I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream tomorrow because I'll be doing all the traveling and such. No. This isn't it. That's not it. Where's that song I want? That's what I want. That's the one I like to see. The other ones might go on after if I'm still talking shit because I tend to do this. Yeah, so I won't be playing CTR this weekend or next week at all, but the week after that I'll probably be playing it then, Dragon. If you would like to know, it's a while away, so maybe ask me again in a week or something, or the next time you see that there's a red wall behind me, because the red wall means the PlayStation's here, as opposed to the white wall, which means I do not have the PlayStation. The best way to do it. If it's red, PlayStation. If it's not, it ain't there. Will do. Thank you. That's good to know. As DJ did tell me that he got CTR. I was like, we should play it on stream sometime. I was going to start early tonight, but I have other stuff to do, which went on longer than I thought they would, but I'm not complaining. That was fine, and I thought whenever I'm done with that, then that's when I'll stream. That's what I did. I went on, did it for longer. Because I was catching up with some good friends. Wink, wink. And then jumped in for a stream. That's why the short ones. I'm like, you know, boys gotta sleep, man. Boys gotta eat, boys gotta sleep. I've not eaten since 11 o'clock this morning. And I didn't even realize until about 2 hours ago that I hadn't eaten since then because I was too busy doing other stuff. So now I should probably eat something and then sleep after going into a food coma because I'm gonna no doubt cram that food down my throat faster than a fucking roadrunner across the desert. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And you do not want me to stream that. I mean, to be fair, if someone said I want you to do a stream of just you eating, I'm like, I mean, sure. You want me to eat? I'll fucking eat. I'll do it all for you. It's like someone said about me doing a mukbang before, and I was like, the fuck's a mukbang? I didn't realize that was just like, you know, eating on stream. I was like, right, why is it called that? I don't understand this at all. Also, if you never noticed, on my arm here, look, it's Crash Bandicoot and Aku Aku. I have a tattoo of my boy because he's my hero and he deserves to be remembered and immortalized on my body. Not in a weird way. It's fine. Okay. Right, so I'm going to crack on, get some food, and get some sleep. As I said, pleasure having you all here, whoever is still here. I will hopefully see you again tomorrow evening for a Storytime Saturday, so I should be playing the 3rd episode of The Wolf Among Us. But if I have any issue, I might do it on the Sunday instead. If I can't tomorrow, I might go, okay, swap Saturday for Sunday, therefore I stream on Sunday when I usually don't, so I'll have to keep you posted on what I can and can't do, because, you know, I can't do the impossible. I'm not that powerful, not yet. I need more subscribers before I can hit that powerful. But yeah. But hopefully, yes, tomorrow should be Wolf Among Us. If not, maybe Sunday. If not, then I'll have to just do it in the next story time day. So it's just because it's only 5 episodes, it's not going to be too much of a long thing anyway, so yeah. But on Monday it should be Anime Monday, which is no doubt going to be Genshin Impact because I'm currently obsessed with it again. Tuesday is Talking Tuesday, which is probably me talking whilst playing Genshin Impact. Wednesday is Whatever Wednesday, which means I'll play whatever I want, which might probably be Genshin Impact again, but we'll see. If someone says in the Discord, can you play something different like this? Like, okay, you asked for it. And then Thursday will be a horror game. Friday will be another multiplayer game, which might be Fall Guys. Maybe Jackbox if I can get away with it, but I probably won't because I need to be quiet, and I know I can't be quiet with Jackbox because I laugh too much. And then Saturday that week will be the 4th episode of The Wolf Among Us. Yes, and that's the way it works. No Tiny Bunny. Well, it's a horror game, so I have thought about doing it on the Thursday. I mean, I could even do Tiny Bunny on the Wednesday if I really feel like doing a visual novel. And it's like whatever Wednesdays, play whatever I want. I might do it on. I could do Tiny Bunny on the Wednesday and the Thursday. If I don't finish it on Wednesday, finish it on Thursday. But I'm not promising anything for definite because I don't know how it's going to go yet. Take it one day at a time. I like to plan ahead, but I don't know what's going to happen in between streams. So, otherwise I would tell you exactly every single stream I'm going to be doing for the next year. Which I can't do, because I do not know, clearly. But anyway, I'm going to go like I said. Hope you have a lovely evening, all of you, rest of you, whoever's here. Whatever time of day it is to you, I hope you have a good day, whatever it is. If you're watching in the VOD, hey, you missed it. Fucking idiot. You should have come in when it was live. That's fine. You watch it in the VOD if you like. I'm only kidding. But yeah. I'm gonna go. Just thinking, is there anything I need to announce or say before I leave? Don't think there is. Now I'm just sticking with it when I am trying to say I need to eat and sleep, but I should just go. So yeah, see you soon. Bye. Exactly. That's exactly what I should do. I shall see you soon. Have a good evening. Love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye-bye. See you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. But we'll see. Tally-ho.